Before we begin, product provided by Modus Games. This is about 7 or 8 years late. And I owe these guys. So I may as well do what I can. You can't get this. Though it's on PS4, you can actually find a copy really cheap. Because as of 2022, the game was delisted digitally. But I'm gonna get it done anyway. This is Override, Mech City Brawl. I owe these guys. It's the least I could do. Seriously, I had this since 2018. I never bothered. We're about to get ourselves started. There's actually versus mode, matchmaking, arcade, training, and tutorial. As for the trophies themselves, there is a lot. Online matches. Well, let's try out the versus mode for the sake of it. Oh yeah, DLC. Let's see. Yep, they also delisted all the DLC as well. Which is kind of disappointing. Now I wonder if there's anyone able to play this game. And unfortunately, you can invite friends to play or create a session. But it's only with friends only. Yeah. I don't know if there's anyone who could play. It's this one, the matchmaking. Let's check the ranked. Now, let's see if there's anyone still playing this game as of, 2026. Yeah, my one regret was not doing this game sooner. And to be honest, yeah, I don't know if anyone still plays this game as of 2026. Did they even kill the online servers, though? Looks like people still do play the game. But if I don't find anyone, there's like a whole bunch of different characters to choose from. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, but these 4 characters were DLC. And essentially, you can't get them. They delisted everything. So you have a base roster of 12 characters. That's alright, though. I don't even know if anyone's still playing it. But since nobody is, I think we'll move on to here. Let's head to the arcade. Because yes, there is a story mode. So we can get started with that. These 4 characters are essentially DLC you can't access. But we'll just use the watch bot. Let's begin. You have story missions. We'll start with the first in Japan. Yeah, by now, many of us players are in the sequel. This is Walter Fox, CDN Global News. It has been more than 2 months since the first of these giant monsters appeared, wreaking havoc across the globe. As the United Defense Forces have struggled to respond to these so-called xenotypes, we are left with a host of questions. What are these monsters? Where do they come from? And who is going to stop them? Well, tonight in a CDN exclusive, one of these questions will be answered. We are coming to you live from the evacuated city streets of Tokyo, where it appears that Yoshio from the popular Mech Battle League is preparing to take the monsters head on. Phew! I can do this. This is just like fighting other mechs in the league. Good old-fashioned friendly fight, but to the death. Here we go! Okay, your basic controls are as follows. Okay, I gotta figure out the control of the special moves at least. Square and R1 is to basically plasma cannon. Square L1 is left. Square is R2 dynamic charge EMP burst. Triangle's your plasma shield, square's the jump. Yeah, I gotta fix the controls. L2 and R2 are left kick and right kick. L1 is red punch. Alright, not so bad. Yeah, if I ever do get my hands on the sequel, I probably will do that. Because the first one, you can't even buy this anymore. Though if on PS4 you can get it like really cheap. I don't know if anyone still plays it, but you can play offline co-op. We get the first trophy. We want you. Yoshio, this is General Mavis. Do you copy? I read you, sir. Who did you say you were again? General Mavis, Strike Commander of the UDF Ground Forces. That was some impressive work you did there. Not too many pilots could take on that many xenotypes at once. How would you like a job? You want me to join the UDF? I'm not really the military type. We are in a fight for our lives, soldier, and I think you have the talent to make a real difference. I'm not asking you to fight for king and country. I just want you to remind these damned monsters who the most dangerous species on the planet is. Do we have a deal? Well, I do want to help. It's just fantastic. Skylift is en route to your location. Welcome to the Rapid Response Team, soldier. New mod collected. Nice. We can install the mod here. And we also unlock the cosmetic. Didn't expect you to bring me back to the Mech Battle League's HQ. What are we doing here? You're in a military base now, soldier. There's nothing faster than the League's low-orbit command center for rapid mech deployment around the globe. This hunk of junk will finally do some real good in the world. Hey, we brought family-friendly entertainment to communities around the world in this thing. You will bring swift death from above from now on. We're attempting to triangulate the location of the main horde as we speak, but it'll take around 10 days to pinpoint the exact location. Alright, I'll go set up my bunk in the meantime. Not so fast, soldier. There are smaller herds of xenotypes attacking cities all around the world. The enemy doesn't nap, so neither will we. No one is looking for a nap, alright? I'm here to help. Now where do you need me? I'll pull up the latest distress signals. Respond to as many as you can. Well, we got 3, so we have 1 in the US, 1 in Japan, 1 in Brazil. We'll focus this one first. In San Fran. We got multiple xenotypes. Okay. Wow, the Xenotype has caused us trouble before. This is your chance to take it out. Nice. Not bad so far. Not bad so far. They're everywhere. Nice, we got a rail gun and a proton gun. As well as a Metagekon. That's not so bad. Pilots, I'd like to introduce you to our new research lead, Dr. Fujiwara. She's transferred here from the R&D department to help keep our mechs around the globe combat ready. Doctor, this is... I know you. You're from the Mech Battle League, right? Did you ever get to meet the Iron Lady? No, she retired before I joined the league. Aw, she was my favorite. Her catchphrase was the best. Steal yourself, or I will. Ahem. Perhaps the two of you could talk all about catchphrases at a more appropriate time. Fine, no need to be such a grouch. Such a grouch, sir? Was there anything else, Doctor? No, sir. Good. As I was saying, Yoshio, if you're ever looking for upgrades, go see Dr. Fujiwara in the mech bay. She'll help you out. Just remember, the better you perform, the more resources you'll receive for upgrades. With all the new mechs that have joined the fight recently, this seems to be the best way to allocate resources. Proceed to your next mission when ready. Well, we gotta make sure. May as well get started on getting upgrades at least. Not this one. Very good. We're all set on this. Let's check the next mission at Egypt. I won't lie, this game came out in 2018 and it's been like, what, 8 years? Uh-huh. I also gotta check the controls. Block, damage, punch. Oh yeah, left, right. There you go. Ow! I got sent flying for it. Oh my god. I see. Okay, so it... No, that wasn't it. Let me check the special moves. L2 and R2. That did it. We get a new mod, Confidence 3. Very nice. So it looks like we have another one. 3 days left, and then we find the enemy base. Let's head for Russia. This probably won't be a first hour at best. But I gotta do what I can, you know? Okay, I get the idea behind this game, don't get me wrong. Now, where are they? Nice. But seriously, can't I at least activate the special? Oh, it only happens when you're low on health. Well, that was a pretty easy one. We earned the trophy Collector's Edition. Nice, a research boost. And we also unlocked some cosmetics. Mega Gekon Beetle. Priority mission coming through, pilot. We've pinpointed the location of the Horde. Head to these coordinates immediately. I'll explain on the way. In Russia. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's head for Russia. Alright, listen up, Yoshio. You're heading towards one of our highly classified testing facilities in an undisclosed location in Siberia. We have a prototype mech being developed here. Watchbot 2.0 is what we're calling it. You must protect it at all costs. Now remember, you're not to mention anything about this facility or what you see today outside of our unit. You would never hear. Got it. Whoa, is that it? Is that the prototype mech? Sky. What mech, soldier? I don't seek a secret military-grade prototype mech, do you? Alright, just a glitchy monitor, General. Excellent. Now go protect that mech. Good work out there. You've succeeded in your first major mission. The prototype took some damage, but nothing beyond repair.
Had I been here, there wouldn't have been any repairs to worry about.
Ah, welcome back, Satesh.
You should have never sent me on that errand, General.
Nonsense. You're one of our best pilots. You're much more valuable in the field than guarding this facility. Besides, no one could have known the Horde was going to crop up here.
Seriously? This is like the middle of nowhere. What are you doing here, Yoshio? Isn't this a bit out of your league?
We're all on the same team here. We're all doing what we can to fight the...
This is real combat out here. Life and death. I don't need an undercard pilot slowing me down.
Hey, come on. You don't have to worry about that. I mean, the last time we saw each other...
Okay, you know what? Let's see. Right now. Rematch.
Well... Knock it off, you two. We have hostiles incoming. Well, that's certainly different. I bet it bleeds all the same, though. Move in! Damn it! They're everywhere!
I'll take care of that, General. Hey, Yoshio, you want to prove you got what it takes in a real combat scenario? The big guy's all yours.
Prepare for trouble! Yeah, eat beams. I feel witchcraft upon me.
That new Xenotype, it wasn't just different from the rest of them. It was in a class of its own.
No need to worry, Doctor. There's nothing that can't be solved with a good old-fashioned beatdown.
For now, at least. But we better keep an eye on this.
We unlocked a new mod slot. That means we'd raise up to 3. You can have 3 mods. We also got another new mod. Unshakable Will 2. And we also get new cosmetics. Contessa Raptor. WatchBot 2.0 is safe thanks to you, Yoshio. We're going to have to relocate it to another facility, though. We can't risk another random attack like that. There's too much riding on this prototype. Yeah, too much riding on it as is. And now the missions are going to get a little harder. But unfortunately for us, we have to keep on trucking it. So we'll just have to head now to Brazil.
I heard Malika challenged you to a fight right there on the battlefield.
Yeah, a rematch actually. I still can't believe I won when we fought a couple of years ago. I guess she can't believe it either.
That's right. You guys fought once in the league. It was supposed to be her big comeback.
Yeah, she wanted a second run at the title after taking a few years off from fighting. I mean, she was rusty. I landed a few good shots, but I think everyone knew it was just luck. She didn't take it well, though.
You know, she has a Goliathist drive now. A rematch would be heavily skewed in her favor.
Goliathist drive? Doesn't that cost like 500,000 RP? Is it worth it?
A Goliathist drive is military grade. It has almost double the power output of your League-issued Genesis drive. They've been installed on a lot of the newer mechs. And here I am only making incremental upgrades. Don't worry about it. You need more than raw power to win a fight. You've certainly got what it takes given all your success against the Xenotypes so far. Well, good luck on your next mission. I think I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more missions and that's it. Because this story mode is just you just going through these left and right. And they can get really repetitive. A Xenotype nest. There it is. I know. That took care of a nest. I know, I'm trying to take care of those nests. That did it. We at least unlock a new cosmetic. Honestly, it's making me want to try out the sequel. This is Walter Fox coming to you live with a priority report. In the past 48 hours, the UDF ordered the largest military mobilization since the beginning of the Xeno conflict. The destination? A secret facility in a remote stretch of Siberian tundra. For months now, the UDF has assured us our safety is the top priority. But our investigation has found that 64% of known attacks have been against UDF facilities. Why? Tonight, join our investigative team as they go undercover to find out what the military doesn't want you to know. What the military doesn't want us to know, huh? Well, that's a bit difficult. Well, at least that's another good one. Fine. Let's head on to Bhutan. Great, so we have a Xenotype that's caused trouble before. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, who else wants a piece? Yeah, plasma power. Come on. At least that was the end of that. We at least get more research boost. That's assuring. Good. That should at least increase our heat capacity. Let's head for Egypt. For a game that came out in 2018, it looks pretty decent. I've already taken care of those nests. What the hell? Wait, so how do I get up there? Okay. No. Eat this. Nuts, I've overheated. Did it work? Yes, it did. That gave me plenty. Welcome back, soldier. We've pinpointed the horde location. Sethess was already deployed ahead of you. Your mission is to...
Read me. Malika, is that you? General, can you hear me? Mayday, all channels requesting immediate reinforcements. Coordinates are .14 north by 102.68 west. I repeat, coordinates are 64 point...
Malika, this is command. We heard you 4x2. Repeat.
All channels, this is Malika. I am engaged with multiple hostiles requesting immediate reinforcements.
I hear you, Malika. Reinforcements en route. I repeat, reinforcements en route. Why are you still here, Yoshio? You heard me. Move! Yeah,
We get you. Good. Looks like we're about to get this done with the next mission. And that'll probably do it. Since, for whatever, if the online is dead, I'm pretty much just going to do the single player. Listen up, pilot. The SID rep has multiple hostiles on the ground, including another unidentified Cedotype. Your first priority is to secure the site by eliminating the Cedotypes. Second is to find and retrieve Malika. General, it sounded like she was in a lot of trouble. Shouldn't we... You have your orders, pilot. Securing the site is top priority. Show no mercy. Yes, sir. Guess this means we have a fighter. Oh boy. No! Oh, that's cute.
You even lift, bro?
General, the site is secure. I should go help Malika. Not so fast, soldier. Malika was definitely here, but our satellite surveillance confirms she's no longer in this area. Return to HQ until further notice. Nice, we can now unlock a new mod slot, which means we have 4 mods now. And we get another Unshakable Will. Oh yeah, since we already got the mod, we don't need it. We've located Malika, but she isn't responding on any long-range communication channels, and her movements are extremely erratic. Evasive maneuvers? Possibly, doing what she can to survive at this point. We need you on the ground ASAP. Copy that. There's another mission that we're gonna do, and that'll most likely do it. Alright, let's head to the US. This is the next mission. General, I have a visual on Malika. She looks to be in one piece. Good work, pilot. Skylift is en route. Malika, you're in one piece. We heard your distress call. I think everyone assumed the worst.
It had to be you.
Really? You know it's not like there aren't any other distress calls to respond to.
Look, never mind. You need to listen very carefully. My neck was malfunctioning and...
Why are you locking on to me? If this is about a rematch,
listen to me. My neck is malfunctioning. I was forced to eject. I'm not even in it. You need to disable it before it's too late.
So you want me to take down your mech? Are you sure?
Do it. But I want it back in one piece, you hear me?
Alright, I'll do what I can. No promises.
Ah, goody. Mech on mech action, just the way I like it. Yeah, like that, see? Now what? Ugh.
Snap out of it! I'm sending you the repair bill for this.
Yeah, sorry about that. It just wouldn't quit.
This is twice you've set me back now. Don't worry about the bill. Let's just get back to the general.
Ultimate can be used with only 30% of health relating. Overload. That's at least assuring. Chaos in the ranks. This is Walter Fox coming to you live with another priority report. While UDF officials have repeatedly assured us that the Xeno threat is under control, our anonymous sources have informed us that UDF command is under turmoil. In a CDN exclusive, our undercover team was able to capture footage of 2 UDF-sanctioned mechs engaging in intense combat. Not with the enemy, but with each other. If General Mavis cannot even control his own pilots, how much longer can he be trusted to lead our defense? Lead our defense? That's pretty assuring, I'll tell you that. But the good news is that, yeah, I've done all I can. But I'll admit, this game is pretty fun. Sadly, however, you can't play with anyone that you online. Let me show you. Before I end this video, let me show you. Let me show you. Yeah, I choose this character, then I start the mech, and then search for players. As of 2026, I don't know if anyone's still playing this game. Because I'll be honest, it's not like anyone will. And yeah, there was DLC, but as of 2022, this game has been delisted from all storefronts. Yeah, why was it delisted? However, despite this, physical copies are still available, especially on PS4, where you can get like a really cheap copy for like $10 or so. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Basically, there were like a total of 9 different characters, but the rest are all DLC. As you can see right here, like this, for example. Oh, you can choose this, and this, and this. But it's the last 4 that are not available. It's consisted of this. It's consisted of these 4 characters. They've been delisted. So, apparently, yeah. It's just not much else you can do. But the single-player campaign is in fact pretty good. Is in fact okay. Apparently, it was removed from digital storefronts in September, October 2022 due to the shutdown of its online server provider, Gamesparks. The game relied on Gamesparks for online services, which ceased operations around the same time. The Balance and Modus Game announced that it would remove from sale in the near future. It was still available, but yeah, it had a frame rate issues and a short storyline. But thankfully, there is the sequel. So yeah, I just figured I'd shut it off because I owe these guys. Maybe I'll give my shot on the second game if given the chance. Anyway, that is it for this video. Product provided by Modus Games. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell Don't bother. I mean, what I would say is that if you want to get the game, it's delisted, unfortunately. Mostly due to the online servers shutting down. And because the online servers were shut down, that means certain trophies are basically, well, locked. Meaning, some matches, some trophies you can't even get. Seriously. I'm not kidding. Some of these online trophies essentially are shut down. Meaning you can't even play it. You can't even get the rest. You can't even platinum it. But thankfully, the sequel is still available. Thankfully. There is a sequel, which you can get. It's still available, by the way, Override 2 Super Mech League. And hopefully it doesn't shut down. So if I end up getting my hands on this game, which came out in 2020, I will probably do a video on that. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. Product provided by Modus Games. Sorry guys, it's 8 years too late, but hey, it's better than nothing.